Come along, let's make it tragic. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking, we're on a vibe so fine. The aroma's rising, the chat is vibing. With the laughter, joys are living. Every cut that sizzles on it. Dana's kitchen, it's the heart. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking with the times of food and night. Electric nights and tuning light, we're tuning in, feeling right. Spicy sauces, sweet surprises, sushi screens, if the flavor rises in Dana's realm, I'll discover new lights with every cover, topping, mixing every taste. No ingredients, good to waste. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking, we're on a vibe so fine. The aroma's rising, the chat is riding, with their laughter, joy's arriving. Every cut and seals art in Dana's kitchen, it's the heart. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine.
Low on calories and it looks like mini trees when you're having dinner with me.
Broccoli.
Here's kitchen television, streaming live with zest and flavor. Every moment wants to savor the twitch and chase it in a kitchen. Sizzling sounds and colors, specific interactive. Oh, so sticky in Dana's kitchen, feel the heat. Midnight snacks and morning brews, with a charm you can refuse. If it's one eat morning down, take a chest-side glass of blue. The Danish kitchen, the sweets alive, whisking up my different flavors, God. Dreaming dreams and the neon lights, to take joy on a starry night. Tune it tight, she says it right. From savory dishes to sweet delights, every sprinkle, every dash, creating moments to cool refresh. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking with the ties of food and life. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking with the ties of food and life. Dana's in the kitchen. Let's cook, let's have some fun. Whipping up the best. Oh yeah. Plates full of yum. Plates full of yum. Oh yeah. Rockies by the stove, bestest boy. Tail wags to the beat of the pan's hot sizzle. Laughing over cocktails, drink more's the pour. Shake it up, mix it well. Frosty mugs of fun. Every bite's a hit, a flavor grind. Play stacked high, come get you some. Drinks got the tunes. Turn it up, shake the room. Blasting from the speakers. Oh yeah. Feel that groove. Rockies on the idle, watchful eye. In Dana's realm. Grill trading town. Mouth watering, eyes so wide. Can't wait. Every flavor's a journey, a delicious ride. Rockies by the door. Loyal pup, hoping for a taste. A little luck. Dana's on fire, turn it up. The queen of the kitchen's wild. Pots and pans in harmony, like a symphony compiled. Serving up a storm, joy in every bite. Come and taste. With Rocky wagging more beneath the neon lights. Rocking out with spatulas, we're flipping fun tonight. With drink more pouring magic, every glass is just right. Shaking up, stirring pots. Dana's on a roll. She's got it going on. Feast your eyes, delight your soul. Come on, sing along. Crank the heat, let's celebrate. It's party time. It's party time. Flavors mingle, senses elevate. It's showtime.
I'm just following him.
Turn on Twitch, let's have some fun. Dana's kitchen has begun. She's whipping up the very best with bartender, drink more, cook less. He's the tech guy, Robbie, Randy, Roy. Rocky is the bestest boy. The food is great, come grab a plate. The show's starting, so don't be late. Dana's kitchen.
Ooh, you could make pita dough.
I look ridiculous.
You could see. He's like, ooh.
Oh, it's so much worse with that Vegemite.
Hello, happy Thursday, everybody. How are you guys doing? What's up? Tell me some stories. I need some stories. I need energy. I need you. I need you. I need you. Robbie needs you because he put snow. Hello. How are you, Cutie Talks? How is it going? John trying to pretend Aspie was here, but Aspie will be here, I'm pretty sure. And Andy's here. So, hello, Suki. How are you? You're here, Andy. Fajita's here. Hello, everybody. Robbie's here. Rocky has forgotten how to use the dog doors, so if you hear in the background, that's Rocky trying to figure out how to use the door. So we've already got some people in here. We've got Bravewood Beaneries in here. Chef John is in here. If you're not following him, go give them a follow. And Michael Bublé, thank you for that follow to Robbie.
Thank you.
Robbie also has his own channel, Drink More, Cook Less. So if you're not following Robbie, you should go follow him. You might see him once every 2 months stream. When was the last time you streamed?
I don't think it was a month ago.
Was it after I came back from Indian?
Someone's been making me do all this cooking, Dana. It takes it out of me.
He's been right here on this channel streaming. So I know wow.
I need to give the new 7 Days to Die a spin.
He did a WoW stream. 7 Days to Die. You gotta do that. Yeah, he could have done WoW with, I can't remember when, I know you did it, didn't you do it at least once with Kanara after I did it with you guys?
I don't think that ever ended up happening.
No, it didn't happen?
Sorry,
Okay, because there's a
that's
lot
so
going on over there too. Yeah, we want to see more of you. Yeah. There you go. There's Robbie. So Life, as I have told you the last few times, has been super crazy. I do not see that slowing down anytime in the next month. We're going to do burgers tonight. That sounded like a relatively easy meal to make. Of course, I'm kind of... There's Aspie. Now Aspie's here. Hello, Aspie. How are you? So we are going to do an Asian burger. I'm going to play with it a little bit, and I'm going to need your help with this as well. And Robbie's going to do them on the grill because that means less cleanup for me later, which is, yep, is right there. Hi, Aspie. John was trying to pretend you were coming in by playing the broccoli song for you. Trying to trick everybody. Ooh, you're cooking Texas chili. It's too hot for chili. I'm telling you right now. That's why I'm making, that's another reason I'm having Robbie grill, is to keep the heat outside, because I think last time I cooked in the kitchen, it was so hot.
It sounds like you're making me cook again, and it's
So
not a
hot.
Sunday, and you're being very sneaky.
Well, I'm doing all the prep. All you have to do is do the actual cooking part of it.
Still very sneaky.
You were supposed to cook every Sunday in July.
Oh, it's for work, Suki.
So, okay, for work, then that might be okay. Oh, and Adra the Metal Outlaw's in here too. Yes, hello, hello. No kimchi. I don't have any kimchi. I haven't made any kimchi, so we're not doing that. We are just gonna do like an Asian slaw on it, but kimchi would be an excellent topper for an Asian burger. And again, I'm gonna play around with this recipe, so I could eventually maybe decide that kimchi is the thing to go on it, or maybe even mix it into the meat and have kimchi in the meat. But we're gonna do that today. I'm gonna be using pork and beef. Whew, boy, words. Right there, Robbie. My mind went completely blank, and I'm like, what am I searching for? What's going
Hey, Dana,
on?
we both
What
have microphones to start the show. We're doing
I
pretty
know. We do. We got on almost on time, and we have microphones. I swear there are no spare minutes. There have been no spare minutes in our days between work and some of the things going on, which you'll learn about later. So that's what we're doing. It's a pretty simple thing. There is a drink tonight. It says muddled mint. I forgot that I had cut all the mint down because it had gotten yucky. And it'll be back in probably about 2 or 3 weeks. But I can't have any mint in my drink. So we're gonna muddle some blueberries in there tonight. But know that the recipe that I developed all has mint in it instead. So we'll have to try that again some other time. Hello, Lord Velos. How are you doing? It's good to see you. And Baker Vuke is here. And Michael is here. Are you back? It's good to see you. We're so glad that you're out of jail. It's great.
And still out of jail.
And still out of jail. Don't tell people that their cookies are sad anymore. Basil goes, ooh, basil.
I knew you were back on Sunday. I didn't forget Michael.
Maybe we could do basil. I do have tons of basil. I have Thai basil and I have sweet basil. So we could do that. That's a great idea, Michael.
I think Dana just got
You were back
used to
on Sunday?
Your comments.
Oh, that's right.
It's
You
like
were back.
You were still in there.
I'm just not used to you being back yet, I think. It's still surprising.
You were on the inside so long.
Burgers are always good, right? Burgers are one of my favorite foods. I unfortunately have just been so sore, and I'm trying to make sure that I keep gluten out and sugar out of my diet. I feel a little better after having multiple days of that. So my burger will actually be on Napa cabbage leaves. But Robbie is gonna get the full gluten treatment. And he can choose. I've got sourdough rolls, so I'm going to be using these, Robbie. See? That's what I'm going to wrap my burger in.
That looks sad. Oh, wait. I didn't say that.
Somebody report him. Hey, I'm not sure either. So we're going to play with these burgers. That's what's going to happen tonight. So let's start by getting the burgers made so we can get those chilled in the refrigerator before we put them on the grill. Because we're putting pork in it, I'm gonna make sure that Robbie cooks them. Robbie will make sure to cook them to the right temperature. And And then we'll start making some of the other things that need to go with it. Here's some of the things I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of doing some pickled cucumbers to go on it. Do you know what we normally call pickled cucumbers, Robbie?
Pickles.
Pickles. There's going to be some rice wine vinegar, some coconut sugar, some ginger, some garlic. So we'll call them pickled cucumbers. Hateful contact for Twitch terms of service. I know, isn't that terrible?
It's okay
Maka
if it's
Waka,
less.
hello. How are you? We're also going to make some slaw. I've already bought the slaw package because I'm tired. So you're going to see what happens when Dana's really tired. She doesn't do all of the work herself. So keep in mind, I like to try and do as much from scratch as I possibly can, but I don't always have the energy to do it. So I don't. There we go. Pickles. I didn't even know there was a pickle song, Andy. Thank you for finding the pickle song. And thank you for the bits. Robbie's going to get a sticker up there on the board for you. I think that might still be in the dining room. Cheating steps is I don't even want to call it cheating, right? It's not really cheating. It's just not making everything from scratch. But if you want to call it cheating, that's fine. It's just we have to do what we got to do. When I had kids, I used shortcuts. Let's call them shortcuts. Can we call them shortcuts?
Sure, you can call it anything you want.
Let's call it shortcuts. He's over here.
Oh, hi, Andy.
No, he's over. Which way is Europe? Is it over that way? Is the pond that way?
Yes, but it's also the other
Hello,
way technically.
Schmoopy.
If you want to think
Efficiencies. Yes, let's be efficient. So there we go. Semi-homemade. I like that too. Everything's gonna be homemade. I'm just not shredding the cabbage myself.
She's not
I
grilling
didn't make the
burgers
buns
herself.
myself. I am making the burgers, but I'm making Robbie cook them. Hacks! Hacks! I like it. So call them something else because we're not really cheating. These things are available to us, so let's use them. I try to only use those things that aren't like ultra high processed. But again, if it ends up in there, it is. Did we ever get ketchup? I did get ketchup. Good. Okay. So here's some other things. What do you guys think? Should we do a sriracha mayo that's got a little Dijon in it? Or should we do a chili garlic mayo? Or do we do both? And then I'm going to do a hoisin ketchup. So that'll have a little soy sauce, a little hoisin, a little lime juice in it. If you it'd be cheating if you shoplifted the ingredients. It'd be cheating if you told people that I made this all from scratch. Do you remember the Hallmark Christmas movie that we were watching, Robbie? And the girlfriend, the bad girlfriend, she says, "Oh, I cooked all of this for us," and he played along and he goes, "Number one, I know you didn't," and she got rid of his
He's
cat
hot army, so's his army.
without
whistle
asking
wave.
him.
Your name will also go on the list. What is it?
Thank you, Andy, for this. But she said, "I made us dinner." And he was in the middle of doing renovations in his house and everything, but he played along with it. But then he found out that she got rid of his cat because she didn't like his cat. And he's like, "We're done. And you didn't make this food." And she goes, "Yes, I did." And he goes, "The stove is not hooked up. The oven is not hooked up. And you left the containers in the kitchen." So I thought that was funny. So don't do that. That's cheating. If you're not cheating, well, it's one way to look at it. Pulled that stunt too on our first date. Yeah. So it's a sriracha. So you want the sriracha mayo. We can definitely do that. A wrestling fan. Bobby the Brain, he none. Okay, all right, let's get started. I'm sorry, I'm like disassociating. It's fine. I can't come up with words, Robbie. It's gonna be fun.
Yep,
It's
that
gonna
was
be
sad to
so
hear,
much
Michael.
fun. All right. So I have got some 100% grass-fed beef. We've got a pound of that, and I've got 10 ounces of Iberico pork that is ground. So that's what we're gonna use for our burgers. I never mind making 8 million burgers. I really don't, because we will eat them. I don't think a burger has ever gone bad in this house.
No.
Ever. So, Royce, hello Royce. Hulkamania, I heard about that today. All right, so let's get this open in here, and then we're gonna start putting some things in here.
In his honor, Dana.
Yes.
Should I rip my shirt off today before we're
Sure,
done?
who wants to see, he's offered to rip off his shirt for all of you. Is that something you guys would want to see? You might want to get a different shirt if you do that. Because, you know, that's a nice t-shirt. For all the Robbie maniacs out there. Oh, flex, and your shirt just flies off.
It's true, I gotta be careful.
He has to watch that all of the time. All right, come on. And then what I'm gonna do here is kind of break off some pieces, because I wanna make sure that we don't have just like a pork burger and then a burger that's just beef, right?
And since we have Mind of Royce here, I went ahead and put the food fight stuff.
That's right, food fight's coming up, guys. It's only a week and a half away, and our first competition is going to be two people who we see in here all the time, Mind of Royce and Megabytes. And they have been trash talking in the food fight Discord. Trash talking.
Thinking it might be a little competitive.
Just
in that
a
first week.
little. Just a little competitive. We lost Ozzy this week too. So, down to 3 ingredients. Ooh, okay, cool. So if you're unfamiliar with Food Fight, if this is new to you, our competitors have to each tell me a secret ingredient without telling the other person, although I had a couple of people collabing, and I was like, shh. And they're like, oh, we didn't know we weren't Sue. I'm like, it's secret ingredient. I said, but it's fine. It's just for fun, and it's for charity. So they have to give that to me, and then about a week before the competition, I let each of the competitors know what their 2 ingredients are, and then they have to start prepping for themselves. The famous Trump, oh, he passed away today too? Oh, I didn't even see that. I haven't really been on the internets except for recipes today. So, oh, it's a sad day. So I'm not making anything in honor of anybody, but sad day. Okay, get over there. All right, so now we've got our meat in here. I really like to, I was looking, I almost did sirloin because I could have ground my own sirloin today, but then I was like, oh, I have ground beef in here. So I should probably use that. All right, so we've got that lightly mixed up. I'm gonna wash my hands. We'll start putting some other things in here. So we're gonna put some breadcrumbs in there, and I'm gonna use some gluten-free ones. I want them to be nice and soft in there though. So I am going to put them in a little dish with a little of the soy sauce that's gonna go in our burger. So let's see, what did I decide I wanted? Well, I'm using tamari, because that's also gluten-free. And Robbie, watch this.
Watching.
I'm measuring.
What?
Well, you know what? When you're trying
not
to
the real
develop,
Dana. You must be an
when you're trying to
alien.
develop a recipe, you want to make sure that you have the right amount of things in there. Where's my tablespoon?
I really enjoyed the TV show Smallville, but it was amazing how if anything weird happened, people immediately jumped to the conclusion of, you must be an alien.
Oh. All right, so here are my gluten-free breadcrumbs. There are two different kinds I use. I use Shars, and that is more like your basic breadcrumb. And then I use, I don't have it out here, Alexis is the other one, I think. And that one is more like a panko. It's a little crunchier. It's not really shaped like a panko. All right.
Not only that, Fajita, but I have a thing in my office because you were nice enough to grab that for me while you were there.
All right. You met Tom Welling. Nice. Lennox, thank you so much for resubscribing. It's been 4 months already. That's crazy. Robbie is gonna write up a popsicle for you and get you up on the, up here on the refrigerator. Robbie, it's gonna be a day.
Andy says Robbie has an office?
He has an office in the house. And I have an office in the house.
Hers is better.
All right, so let's see, what else do I need to put in here? We're gonna put in some oyster sauce. And I need this again. So we put 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce in there. And this is gonna give us all those Asian flavors in the burger, not just on the toppings, but in the burger itself, which we want.
How do you know I want that?
It's what I want, and that's all that really matters. That's it, just me. So, words are hard, Andy. My Bubba used to butt.
Try this again. She's like, hold on, pause, rewind, go back.
Let's go back and try something else. All right, I'm gonna do a little sugar because I looked at a bunch of different Asian recipes and they all, every single one of them had you adding a little extra sugar to this. So we're gonna add about a half a tablespoon, and I'm gonna write this down because they all had like 1 or 2. This is castor sugar, so it's ground a little finer than regular sugar, which means that it dissolves better. So Robbie.
Crushed cornflakes.
Oh, crushed cornflakes would be great as well. All right, I've made a mess. There's sugar everywhere. I don't know how that happened. I didn't feel like I made a mess with it. We're gonna use a little garlic oil in here. And I'm gonna use the crunchy garlic oil. So this is chili oil, but it's got garlic in it. And that way we're getting our garlic and we're getting our chili oil. So, this, I probably should have taken this out of the refrigerator to get it in here. But it's gonna work. It's gonna work fine. I may need to just pick this up and make sure we spread it around a little bit. Just a little bit. That'll give us a little spice, a little crunch with that garlic. And my hands are now a mess.
They're not always a mess?
Nope, they sure are not. Here, I'll do this.
Well, it's official now. She's got the towel on.
I do. Very official. We're gonna do a little onion powder. So we're gonna do about 2 teaspoons of onion powder.
And it tasted like a Big Mac.
What tasted like a... Oh my gosh, that sounds delicious. On Tuesday, all right, let's see here. We need a little toasted sesame oil. We're gonna do about a teaspoon of that. This has a lot of things in it. We're gonna see if it's too many. It may be.
Just as long as it's not so much that we set the grill on fire again.
I haven't set the grill on fire recently.
I was gonna say.
We're gonna put a little ginger, a little white salt.
I think that's 3 times now we've completely set the grill on fire. Somehow it still works.
So about a half a teaspoon of ginger.
But never on stream. We keep doing that wrong, Dana.
You want to set the grill on fire on stream?
No, that might be against some rules or something, so we would never
Probably.
do it on purpose. But when it's happened, it's never been on stream.
We're gonna do some white pepper in here, about a quarter of a teaspoon, so not very much.
Yeah, there may have been a lot of grease in the bottom, and once it got hot enough, it spontaneously combusted.
This is now glue, so that's not going to work. We're gonna need to put maybe a little more soy tamari in there.
I do still have my eyebrows, but just barely.
All right, let's break that up. So that didn't work out as well as I had hoped it would.
I'm not sure how bad the flames were at the time that Dana almost set the house on fire when I was sleeping, because she had it put out before she woke me up.
Okay, I'm worried that this has just become kind of gluey rather than liquidy. And then we're gonna get just big chunks of that in there. So we're not gonna do it that way. We are gonna go back and put a couple tablespoons of this in there. This is tamari.
Take 2. We'll cut it out at the end of the show. It's fine. No one will have to see that.
And this is probably a quarter cup that's left in here, maybe a little less. All right, now we'll mix them up. We'll get our burgers mixed up.
Something's trying to jump in the windows.
To be out of the way of the landscapers. It blew the cover off, scaring. You keep thinking some kind of animal. Yeah, hopefully there's no animals jumping at you. But I know that's happened too here.
We have taps on the window from the dog.
Well, we never did figure out what kept tapping on the window that one
It was just a
night.
giant, like, cicada or something.
And it kept going bump.
It was really smacking into the window, though.
Yeah. Just free giveaways from festivals on Talk to Our Giggle. Because you're so nervous. I think that's so cute. All right. As long as she's of an appropriate age and already doesn't have a significant other, you're good. All right. So there we go. I don't want to overwork the meat. So let's measure these again so that they are even. And we have, what, 26 ounces. How big do you want your burgers, Robbie?
Can I get a 1-pound burger?
No.
No. I don't know why she asked me questions just to tell me no.
Try again.
Has it been an adjustment cooking with that giant ring on?
Yes, it has been. It twists a lot of times.
We may need to get
No
it adjusted.
tartars allowed, huh?
We may need to get it adjusted, right?
Yeah, eventually that's gonna have to happen. All right, so what do you think? About 6-ounce burgers? That's about a third-ish?
Sure.
5, well, 5 is actually probably, or half-pound.
My answer is whatever makes this move faster so I can eat said burger. How about that? Smaller, bigger.
It doesn't matter.
I'm
Or do you want a
hungry.
quarter-pound burger?
You could do 2 smaller ones and put 2 patties on each one.
We could. You want to do?
A third is fine.
Michael wants to make more work.
If I want a second one and I'm not like, I don't need 2, I'll just cut it in half.
Okay.
Because we've got some crazy Johnson knives to do that with. We can probably figure that out.
To cut them in half? I
Once
don't need
they're
a.
cooked, not before they're cooked.
Well, I still don't need a crazy knife for that.
I do. I'm not very strong.
My poor little Robbie.
I could make no, Dana needs to make an appetizer. We need to sabotage her or something, or just talk her into doing it and making me an appetizer. I was scavenging for food before the show, guys.
He was. I was like, I need to take a picture of you scavenging over there for
I was worried
food.
she was actually going to turn the camera on before the countdown just to show me finding food in the kitchen.
He's walking around. He's like, "Ooh, this bag is open. I think I'll have some crackers. Ooh, these chips are open. I think I'll have some of those."
And yes, Michael, I think the pork was gone on Monday.
Yeah. It was really good. There we go. Whoops. That's fine. That one will be a little bigger. I'm just looking for some sort of consistency on here.
It's good practice for Sundays. I think I need more practice eating the food.
How much more is left here?
You can never get enough practice with that. Mozzarella, basil leaves, cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, that's a favorite, a very easy appetizer. I don't even know if I have mozzarella.
We at least have some slices. No? None of that's mozzarella?
Nope.
What about Chihuahua cheese?
We do have Chihuahua cheese. There might be some mozzarella in there, but they're the mozzarella balls, and I'd have to check and see if they're still good. We ate most of them. There's just a few left. Now, I didn't put salt in here because I like to salt the outside of the burger. Although salt in the inside will make sure that it's well seasoned throughout. So that's probably the better choice.
So it looks like we got 6 burgers out of that.
I got 6, yes. You count really well. That's excellent since
I should do it for a living,
since
Dana.
you're an accountant. Since you have to count things for a living. We were watching a show and the guy was seasoning his burgers like this. He wasn't happy he had to make a big burger. He liked making noodles. And while salt everywhere.
Dana makes a bigger mess.
We need a little more salt here. We need a little more salt there. We need a little more salt over here. I think. I don't want to make them too salty. Yeah, that was great. Now it's a mess.
Looks like an emerald. Bam!
Can you throw those in the other refrigerator just for now? We're gonna let them go in there. We're gonna make some pickles, and then I'll let Robbie start the grill while we finish making some things. Maybe a cocktail. That's a bam! I wasn't very good at it. It wasn't very even, so I need to work on my technique. It's hard. I want to practice some things, but now that groceries have gotten more expensive, I don't want to buy a bunch of groceries to practice things on. It's fine. Everything is fine. Let's clean this up.
I don't know if I remember the Salt Bay guy from a few years ago.
No, what was the Salt Bay guy?
It's not ringing a bell.
Is it?
Google it and I'll remember.
Maybe not. Maybe.
It's like.
All right. Darth says I'm supposed to keep this on my shoulder. But I'm just not good at that.
Oh, yes.
What is
That-
the salt
that-
bacon?
that.
Hang on, I'm gonna go look. Okay. No.
So that's not ringing a bell for you?
Nope. Not at all. All right, let's make a pickling liquid. And then let's slice some cucumbers.
I guess I was familiar with that person and the memes and the GIFs out there, but not that that's what it was called.
All
Dina,
right.
on the other hand, saw it and was like, yes. Am I supposed to recognize this?
All right.
Dana's gonna be in a pickle.
Because I'm always in a pickle. All right. So these are little Persian cucumbers. Tiny cucumbers that are, you can usually find them at Trader Joe's. My actual grocery store had them. And it was time to use them, which is why we are.
You're not wrong, Michael.
What's Michael not wrong about?
If I was cooking, I'd still be separating the meats.
Probably. You would have just put them all in the same thing and then been like, I don't care if one of my burgers is all pork. And Robbie's actually really good at cooking burgers.
Which now seems like a mistake because I'm stuck cooking them. This is like speed cooking.
How fast can Dana make dinner? You know, the funny thing is, Michael, though, every time that Robbie and I do some sort of competition, which we haven't done in a while, which we should probably, I think we still owe you guys a stream with snack competition. He wins. I think he gets the pity vote every single time.
I have learned that lesson, Michael, on other things since.
And then, has that worked for you, Robbie?
It has.
Okay, on what things?
I'm not going to tell you.
It hasn't. It hasn't, because I'm like, you can learn how to do this, and so then you get to spend more time doing it.
Hey, Fluffy Bakery.
Fluffy Bakery, hello. Barbecue ribs, that sounds great. All right, we need sliced cucumbers for our drink too.
Dad screwed up laundry and that was the end of that.
I may have to use the knife. I thought maybe I could use this.
Boy, that makes me nervous. Last night's ravioli was so good.
Yeah? That's good. I think I'm gonna need to slice these with the knife. They're not coming out right on here.
You're leaving for Michigan tomorrow.
What are you gonna do in Michigan? It's a great time of the year to be in Michigan. And where in Michigan are you going? I used to live outside of Detroit, and it was, the weather was gorgeous this time of year.
Hello, Raven.
Hello, Raven. How are you? Oh, a family reunion. That's nice. I got to go to Robbie's family reunion several years ago and meet his mom's 9 siblings.
Can't see a
got to see a ton of corn.
We're good. We're trying to stay cool here down in Texas, but
It finally feels like summer is here.
we've been very lucky. It wasn't until this week that I would say it's hot.
All right, I'm gonna take a couple of these and leave them out for the drinks. I want 2 nice ones. That one's nice. And that one's nice.
She is making Asian barbecue burgers. Oh wait, no, just burgers, not barbecue burgers. Asian burgers.
Asian burgers. Yeah, they won't have any kind of barbecue sauce on them. Although that's also a good idea.
We do have barbecue sauce. We could make that happen.
We do, but we're doing, I don't want to add the barbecue sauce because we're already doing a sriracha mayo and a hoisin ketchup to go on them.
Well, maybe I'll add it to just one of my bites then.
Okay, you do that then. But only after we take pictures with it made the way I wanted to make it.
And you'd be
It's
right,
like when you
Michael.
put steak sauce on your steak before you've even tasted it. It's like you have really insulted the cook.
I remember hearing stories of what the crazy uncle did growing up from a very early age.
The what? Like riding a piano on fire down the middle of the town. Is that up there? Or are there crazier stories than that one?
I cannot confirm nor deny anything.
All right. We may not need all of these pickles. All right. I don't have a jar out here right now, so we're gonna do it that way. And we're gonna take, I probably need to double this recipe. Let's do a half a cup of rice wine vinegar. That's not the right thing.
And have you finished the pasta, Michael, that you made?
Your pasta looked delicious, but oh my gosh. That was so much food.
Or do we have to be on the lookout for a giant package of leftover pasta from you?
If it smells funny, Robbie, we're not opening it.
Not even close.
Michael has a picture in food of a pasta salad he made for himself that was a recipe for 16 people.
Yeah, there's the link to the Discord if anyone wants to go check that out.
It's just 1 cup of water. Okay. So you have a half a cup of rice wine, not seasoned rice wine, not mirin, just rice wine. And then we have a cup of water, and we're gonna add some coconut sugar that I have right here. So not a lot, about a teaspoon of coconut sugar. And we're gonna add some salt and some ginger and some garlic. So I need to chop those up as well. Salt. Let's go with salt. I've got some kosher salt there.
Just
And
a little bit of
then
salt.
I need ginger. Is it in here? It is. And then garlic. We went to the farmer's market on the weekend.
Oh yeah, have you showed this off yet? I know you took a picture.
I
of
haven't
it.
shown it off yet. And we found a garlic braid. I was so excited.
We are officially safe from vampires.
This is correct. So we're just gonna take, I said to Robbie, I said, do I need to get garlic? And I went, oh no, I forgot. I got a garlic braid. And it's from a small organic farmer.
I would do the same thing, Michael. I'd be eating all that shrimp first.
And I'm gonna go ahead and get this heated
Hey,
up.
Athena Cat?
Hello, Athena. How are you? All right, let's get some ginger. How much ginger? We don't need a ton. We just want some. That is the easiest way to take the skin off of ginger. It's just with a spoon. And then I'm gonna chop that little bit off of the end there. And we're going to, this is going to be about a teaspoon in here. Oops.
Or a little bit more.
Well, the little chunks aren't going to matter too much because we're going to pull the cucumbers out. Just like when you have pickling liquid, it's usually got some whole peppers and whatnot in there. And then we need some garlic. It was fun to talk to the farmers and go get their, the small farmers that are doing organic farming. This is a place that has recently been certified organic. So they're not just telling us they are, they actually have been certified that way.
That's where you got the eggs too, right?
And they said they had been working towards that since they started farming. Was working towards that organic designation, so they were pretty excited. Ah, dang it. Don't fall in there. So you can see, here's the difference. These little cloves compared to what we've been getting at the supermarket, Robbie. Mass grown garlic. So this smells really, really good. And let's see. See, I thought that was 1 clove, but it's not, it's 3. Come on.
Bravewood says that organic certification is a huge deal.
Yeah.
And it
So,
was in Espanol, but I figured it out.
oh yeah?
No problemo.
Let's get the skin off of that.
This music's making me hungry, Dana.
Is this the elevator music, or did you change the?
So this is the elevator music. This has been personally selected by Dana today.
I almost went with, what was it?
She only changed
Cinematic.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody.
Thank you for the biddies, Andy.
I might have to get Andy another donut at the rate we're going.
Okay, well, you know what? He deserves another donut. And again, I don't care if I've got chunks of this stuff in there. It's really to flavor the pickling liquid more so than it is to be a part of the food that we're eating. So I'm grating some of it in there, but I'm also just, when it gets too small, I'm just throwing the rest of it in there. Or just like that, where it accidentally slipped out of my fingers and went right in there. I think that's enough garlic. It's starting to smell good. All right. I'm gonna need more ginger and garlic, I think, for some of these other things, so we'll just leave that out. And then I'll put these in another. All of the sopapillas for Andy. Well, there you go.
I do enjoy a good sopapilla.
I remember
I think
you.
as a kid it was just because I really liked the honey.
All of that sugar.
More so than the cinnamon and sugar. And they were all puffy and cool looking.
We've made them here.
Just explaining what I liked about as a child.
Okay. Come on, pickling liquid.
Is it too late to add sopapillas to the menu, Dana?
It is, because it doesn't really go with our theme tonight.
I was about to say, what person hasn't had a burger and a sopapilla together? Come on. Especially an Asian burger.
All right. feel like I'm in a movie from the 60s. All right, so there we go. We're gonna let those, they're not completely submerged. Let's see if we can get them in there. Submerged better.
I think it was Science's pre-show music that was starting to remind me of.
Oh, this? All right, we're gonna set that over there. We're gonna let them, now if you're making these ahead of time, which you absolutely could, you can let them cool, then stick them in the refrigerator. They'll be good for a while. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you guys remember, but we made some pickled radishes for one of our dishes. And I think it was I can't remember what it was for anymore. Something Asian, because it's daikon. So we still have those. So we're gonna add those to our burgers because those have a little heat to
You still
them.
have some of those?
I do. And they have heat to them.
They have some serious heat.
Yep. Okay, so we've got that pickled.
I think might be why we still have some of them.
No, they were in the back of the refrigerator.
Oh, they got lost.
Yeah.
Lost.
So one of these, we're gonna use some Kewpie mayo.
You sure you don't want to use the Miracle Whip? I see that you have Miracle Whip available.
It's an Asian burger. You gotta
It
use
has that
Asian.
tangy zip, Dana.
Gotta use that Asian mayonnaise. So we're gonna use that.
I feel like Dana never humors me. Anybody
I
else feel
do. I
that way?
humor you all the time. You just don't recognize when I do. All right. And then I finally got ketchup. So we're gonna make, these are gonna be our 2 toppings for our burgers. I mean, our 2 sauces for our burgers, okay? So this needs some sriracha. And I don't think I had any sriracha open, so I bought some today. I'm getting better about checking what I have before I go to the store and just assuming I don't have it. And then I found some hoisin in the refrigerator that had been in there for a while because it was in the back. Here we go. Sopapillas are so good, aren't they, Suki? I am gonna miss those. All right, so we are going to add into this, we're gonna add a little sriracha. How spicy do you want it? It's National Tequila Day! Andy! All right, and then we're gonna put in here, nope, that's not Dijon. Where did you put the Dijon mustard when you were done with it the other day, Robbie? You put it up here, which is the wrong place, but it's fine. We're gonna add a little of that in there. Not a lot, but enough to give it some more flavor. And then for this, for our hoisin ketchup, we're gonna add a little bit of hoisin. I know that's shocking, isn't it? Robbie has started a new donut for you. All right. Let's use this. We need about a tablespoon of hoisin. I'm gonna put a tiny bit more in there. We're going to add a little bit of soy sauce. I'm gonna actually use, you know what? Let's use the low sodium, reduced, let's not call it low sodium. Let's call it reduced sodium. You know why? It still has a ton of sodium. And it still has, reduced sodium has 590 milligrams, which is 26% of your sodium in a tablespoon.
Whoa.
So not low sodium. But less than regular soy sauce.
So is it only like 1% less? What's going on with that math?
I do have some sake as well. What was I coming in here for? Lime juice. Lime juice. Nope, that's lemon juice. You know how I know? Because it's not brand new.
Oh.
And then how much of this? We want,
Well, I'm seeing why we ran out of the lime juice, if that's how it gets poured.
hold please. It's one of those days. All right, let's stir these babies up. Then we just have our slaw to make, which we can make while Robbie makes the burgers. So if you want to, Robbie, you can go start the grill.
Uh-huh.
Or
Or,
you could go start the grill.
like,
If you-
decisions.
So if you don't want to, you can start the grill. But if you want to, you can start the grill. More
I
sriracha.
don't know what to do with all these options.
It's confusing, isn't it?
It's so tough to make a decision.
A little more sriracha. Let's make it a little spicier. I think that's better. All right. So we got that sauce. I kind of actually want to put, we've got a couple of other spicy elements, but I kind of want to put some of the chili oil or something in there, something to make it a little spicier. That's right, exactly, Michael. And if you don't want to do it, you can start the grill. He was being voluntold. One of my favorite words. Unless I'm the one being voluntold something, then it's not one of my favorite words. All right, let's taste this. That's good. I like that. And I like the little hint of lime in there, because I did get some lime in there, believe it or not. All right, let's make a real quick slaw. And then maybe we'll make a cocktail while Robbie is grilling burgers. All right, our slaw. Let's start with the dressing. Now, one of the things that you may not think of when you are tossing a salad, if you put your dressing in the bottom, you'll get a more even, or down the sides. If you pour it down the sides of your bowl, you're gonna get a more even coverage of the stuff usually. So I try to remember to do that, is put my dressing in first and then put on my salad stuff, and then I can toss it. I don't always remember though. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a little rice vinegar in here, a couple of teaspoons.
Did you also want a beverage?
I do. And then we need, what else do we need for this? We need some reduced sodium soy sauce. Because Robbie, this is tamari, it's not soy sauce, but this has for a tablespoon 940 milligrams of salt. So it's real. Okay, a little teaspoon of that, of the reduced sodium soy sauce. We're gonna try this again with the lime juice. Let's go. A little lime juice in there. A little sugar, a little sesame oil. Still, let's see here. I don't have a separate container for the dressing. Put it in the bottom so the whole thing doesn't get soggy. See, so smart. So smart. All right, I need half a teaspoon of sugar. This is a quarter teaspoon, so we'll do 2 of these. 1, 2. And then we need half a teaspoon of sesame oil. So this is roasted sesame oil. You can buy cold filtered sesame oil that has not been toasted. Does not have heat that's hit it. And, oh, I know. I was gonna have Robbie grill some peaches for us too, so I should probably get those ready. We can have some grilled cheeses with a little Texas Ag for Life. Brought me some cayenne oil and some white balsamic peach vinegar that is delicious. One of these isn't very ripe. That one's not very ripe, so we won't use that one. And I thought this would be a great dessert. We'll put a little cayenne oil to let it hit the grill, and then we can come in here, drizzle a little of that balsamic on it with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Maybe a little whipped cream. Doesn't that sound good? All right, I don't think I need any of this anymore. I thought I did, and I was wrong. Robbie is getting the thermometer ready over there for the grill. Let's see how I do. See, I just bought these today, but it's gonna be fine. They're gonna be grilled. Now the trick comes getting this other pit out without destroying the peach. Okay, I've got the peaches for you to throw on too. That I'm gonna have ready in just a second. I am destroying this peach. Flambe them in tequila, that would also be good. Aspie always having some great ideas.
I know you said we were gonna cook it a little bit more because of the pork.
Just to, let's make sure that we get it to like 145, which is fine. That's about what we would cook it anyway. Anybody know the best way to get this out of here without tearing up the peach? Robbie's got the burgers. That way it came out. Sabotage. Oh, Twilight Wolf, thank you so much for the donation. Yeah, grilled stone fruit, right? Right? Thank you so much for that donation to Ronald McDonald House. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, so that means I have to do things one-handed. So we'll do, I think that's what that means. We'll do some things one-handed. Luckily, I'm done cutting things. And then we're gonna put a little of this cayenne oil on here. So we're gonna get like a little sweet, a little sour, get those grill marks on there, get a little spicy.
You've been sabotaged?
I have been. From Twilight Wolf, who donated $5 to Ronald McDonald House, which I really appreciate, All right. So we're gonna do these both ways. It's gonna be spicy. Shh, don't tell Robbie. Let him be surprised. Because you know what? Here's what I've learned. He doesn't listen to me and he'll be like, oh my God, these are so spicy. And then all of you are gonna say, yeah, Dana told you that. All right, I'm gonna take these out to him real quick. He should be the other arm. That would not be helpful at all, Twilight Wolf. How do you donate? So there is, if you look right up at the top where it says Nightbot, that bottom Nightbot there, More Dr. Pepper, there's a link right there. Oh, nope, that's not the right one. Look for the link at the second Nightbot. Thank you, Aspie. That Nightbot right under Aspie's name, if you click the link there, that's Tiltify, that goes directly to our campaign to raise money. Did that make sense, More Dr. Pepper? So, right under Michael's name or right under Aspie's name, there is a link. So, all right. So Robbie will take the peaches out too. And then, did you take the plate, the metal plate? Okay, there we go. So he's gonna take those out there. Meanwhile, now I have to find the slaw, open the slaw, and get it in this bowl. As I took my shortcut, my efficient cooking So there we go. Or you can take a picture of the QR code. That is true too. All right. So if you look right below you, so more Dr. Pepper, if it's easier for you, you can put in ! donate. Or you can use the QR code that's right there at the bottom left-hand corner. All right, here we go. One-handed. So this is a broccoli slaw. I could have also, if I was in the mood for it, taken that Napa cabbage and made a slaw out of it.
Hey, big ball of yarn.
But too lazy today. So we're just gonna do this. And toss that. And then I'm gonna taste it. That's gonna be good on the burger. All right. Oh no, more Dr. Pepper. Oh my gosh, $50? Thank you so much for Dr. Pepper. All right, for $50, you can kind of think about what you would like to see us do. Do you want Robbie to wear a funny hat? Do you want us to try to assemble burgers one-handed? Do you, I don't know, come up with something. You can make Robbie sing you a song. What sounds like fun to you? All right. I'm gonna get this out of the way. We have to make a cocktail. We got things to do, places to go. I'm gonna have to slice open a bun for Robbie. I think we're gonna use the brioche buns. I did buy myself some sourdough buns, which are slightly less gluten-y. So I decided, Robbie cooking, there's nothing left to cook. There's nothing left to cook today. But you could make
I am cooking right now.
He's cooking outside on the grill. But he could sing you a song.
No. We don't want you banned. So $50, huh? That was
I know.
very generous.
So would you sing for $50, Robbie?
With Rocky?
Singing a song with Rocky. All right. There's Robbie's bun there. I'm sure he's gonna have a second one. So we'll stick that over there for him. Do we do the slaw on the side or do we put it on the burger? Because I didn't do any sides other than the peaches. So, yeah, we heard about Hulk Hogan and with that. So, Family 910 has not still made a decision on what you are probably going to do. But
I at least got Rocky on screen for you.
there's Rocky. Rocky! Rocky!
Would you like more than that?
There he is. Can you see? Oh, look up here. Look at that. All right. Good boy. All right, I need to get my bun ready, Robbie.
Look at all the hearts in chat for you, Rocky.
You so don't deserve them. That'll be for my burger. Yeah. I'd enjoy the sourdough more than this. Yeah, you're probably right. But no, honestly, I have woken up every morning for the past week and I can feel inflammation and I've been super, super sore. and I'm eating well, I'm exercising, I'm stretching, I'm doing yoga, I'm walking. So I don't really know why I feel so achy, so I'm just not gonna add to it by taking anything that might cause more inflammation. Blah. You'd skip the bun and just eat the burger. I've eaten things on lettuce buns and it's fine. It's like having a burger on a lettuce, which used to be, you know, the diet plate on places. But I do agree. I would enjoy the sourdough. As a matter of fact, I would enjoy the brioche even more than the sourdough. I bought Robbie the good stuff. I could have brought him the cheap, yucky stuff, but I bought him brioche
She
buns.
loves me.
Yeah, I do.
Sometimes.
Well, sometimes it's accurate. What can you do to Robbie? You can make him sing, because he.
I'm making her a drink.
You can, I don't know, come up with some ideas. We can put a funny hat on him. We've got the squid hat, that's a favorite. We could put the squid hat on and blindfold him and have him try the food. That's something. He could dance for you. Because he was dancing the other day. Hang on. So Robbie is making the drink where you guys cannot see it. But you didn't muddle anything in there yet, did you? Oh, you did? Okay. I didn't see him muddle anything, but he did. I can see it now. So, I mean, I could have made the drink over here so you could see. So basically what Robbie did is he muddled the blueberries in the bottom of the glass, and then he added some sake, do you need the lime juice too? Yes. Some lime juice. Where did I put it? I put it right here. Muddled the blueberries, added lime juice, sake, and elderflower liqueur. And then he's gonna top that off with some soda water after he puts ice in it. So I'm gonna get him some ice. Okay. Because, you know, it's a cooking stream, so doing things off camera. Because you already don't get to see the burgers cooking, because we haven't figured that one out yet. Our portable cam doesn't seem to go that far. And dances in a jolly fashion. I know, Michael, brioche is where it's at. That or ciabatta. I love ciabatta too. He could balance something on his head while making cocktails. I could tell you he's doing that, except he's not. Thank you, Aspie. I like the donuts.
Very cool.
And so we're going to take our cucumber, which probably should have been in there first, but he's trying to do too many things. Oh my gosh, Tim! Oh. Thank you so much for the $269.31. And look at that. Just like that, we made our goal. There we go. Robbie is a beverage wizard. If I give him the recipe, he's very good at making beverages. He makes a great margaritas, though. That's his own. Hello, Lesser Panda. So, do you have something that you would like Robbie to do? All right, good night, Andy. Good night. If you bring steak over sometime, we would absolutely cook that for you. We happen to know more Dr. Pepper. They don't live too far from us. If anybody's confused. So if I don't know you, you cannot bring a steak over and I'll cook it. I just want to be clear on that. So yes, more Dr. Pepper, absolutely. We can absolutely do that. Because we are great at making steaks. As a matter of fact, on Sunday, we're going to be doing another cut of Iberico pork. And we're going to be doing a pressa steak. Those look great.
Look at that.
Beautiful. How are the peaches looking?
I didn't check them yet.
Okay.
They're probably good to go.
Okay.
What do you think? Yeah.
Probably. Because I don't think they really need that long on there. So
We'll go grab the peaches then.
more Dr. Pepper would like us to cook her a steak, and she will bring it over.
Okay.
You got the thumbs up for that. It does look good. It smells so good. I can't even begin to tell you how good it smells. Have Robbie discussed the burgers in a Hulk Hogan style 1980s wrestling promo? Okay, he wasn't very old in the 80s, but we can give that a try. Beware the stake-wielding stranger danger next time on America's Most Wanted. He did get amazing grill marks on that, didn't he? All right, so I'm just waiting. Should I go ahead and build the burgers? And then we'll let him try to announce it and figure out. All right. Let's see, his brioche bun is so big. We probably should have made his burger a little bigger. I'm gonna take a smaller one for my lettuce, Napa cabbage thing going on here. All right, so for Robbie, we'll put a little of this mayo on here. Whoop, whoop. So, we have reached our goal.
What?
And the request is that you tell us about the burgers in a Hulk Hogan 1980s style. Do you know what that is?
We might have to use our imagination.
Okay, that's fine. Look at those. Look at those. Those look great too. All right.
Let me go make sure the grill's off first.
Okay.
Pretty sure it is, but
We're gonna take some of these pickles and get those on there. That's our crunch. Our crunch is these pickles. But because we didn't get them in the refrigerator, they're warm. So that's a little odd. Our slaw, however, will be crunchy and cold, as will.
So what about the burgers?
You're gonna have to tell everybody all about these burgers in a Hulk Hogan 1980s style.
Woo!
There you go, WrestleMania. A lot of yelling.
Let
Hello,
me tell you about
Jenna
these
Ray.
burgers. They got the best grill marks,
Can you open that?
the best sauce.
Can you open that?
I don't have Hulk Hogan's muscles. Hold, please. That's Ric Flair. I think you're right, Michael. I told you I didn't know what I was doing. I just remember shirts getting ripped off. And that's not really an announcing thing.
How are you doing?
I loosened it.
Thank you.
See? So here, there's two problems. I don't know the voice to use, and I also don't know how to describe it. Other than that, I can do really well with this challenge.
It doesn't matter, you have to try.
And there's this burger, and it's on the bun, because mine's gonna be delicious.
But what's on the burger?
There's sauce, there's
What kind of
Asian
sauce?
sauce,
What kind of Asian sauce?
yummy Asian sauce.
What's in sauce?
Ah! Sauce! Jalapenos,
Nope.
pickles, pickled jalapenos,
Nope. There are no jalapenos here.
pickled radishes.
Yep. But what are those?
they're not jalapenos?
That would be the tiniest jalapeno ever.
What are they? I'm getting so angry.
Serrano.
Serranos.
What have you done, Michael?
And this one looks very happy. It doesn't look sad at all.
Just point at the camera and scream. Point.
Yeah, I thought about ripping off the shirt, but I like this shirt. Nobody clip this! Ah!
Wait.
Ah!
You got to point at the camera and scream.
Ah! Why are we yelling?
So, fried egg would require more time before I got to it, but it would be good. Here we go. Here are some peaches. I'm gonna put some on mine. And then we're gonna
Grillin' some peaches. Peaches for me.
That's Grover. Or Cookie Monster.
Instead of millions of peaches. It's not really funny when you have to explain it. Ah!
This is so entertaining for me.
I'm so happy you're entertained, Dana. Ah!
Thank you, Michael. All right, we need pictures. It says it's called Nobody Clip This.
It's a lie. Ah!
You know, if you've got Aspie around, everything's going to get clipped, which is amazing. All right.
I gotta give a little shout out to all the Dana maniacs.
I got to see the burger. Where's the burger? Give me the burger. Give me the burger. Give me the burger.
Take the picture so we can eat, Dana. I'm apparently scaring Family 910. I might just have to take this shirt off. And I'm scaring Fajita.
Well, don't scare Fajita. Fajita's your friend.
I'm too hangry. Feed me burgers.
There you go. There's your burger.
Specifically Asian burgers.
Look at that. Look how quick that was. Cheers. Want to taste?
Yes, please.
Please don't what?
Rip the shirt off.
Oh, rip the shirt off. All right.
Okay, food's here. Food's here. I can calm down.
Okay.
For some reason, I'm digging into the peaches first. Just drop your water. Don't drop your water! Be more careful!
That's actually big. It's like a lettuce wrap. So it's really
And
good.
on that note, hi, Elser. Welcome in.
The peaches are so good. I mean, you're eating more than one bite, so.
And I haven't even gotten to the burger yet.
Eat the burger.
You see, Elser, we hit our goal. And I lost my mind.
Because somebody told them to.
You know, I thought it was bad enough when I was forced to use chopsticks. Yelling's worse.
Go off the deep end officially. All right, so these Asian style burgers, first of all, we mix the meat with things like soy sauce and ginger and garlic and what else did I put in there? Oh, some breadcrumbs, some tamari, a little sugar, some onion,
That's so good.
some sesame oil, some white pepper, some salt, and then on the top of it we have a sriracha mayo, and then we have a hoisin ketchup. We did some quick pickles that have like a gingery garlic flavor in the background, and then we So we put some of those on. I had some pickled daikon radishes with serranos left over from something we did a couple of weeks ago. So we put those on there, and then we did a little broccoli slaw with a Asian dressing on it on there as well. And
No
I'm not
pineapple
doing
ring?
no pineapple ring. No pineapple ring. We're not doing Hawaiian.
You did a good job, Dana.
Well,
My anger is all gone. Because I finally get to eat delicious food. Apologies
it's very juicy.
to anyone's eardrums I may have blown out or speakers. Please send all complaints to Dana's Kitchen,
I'll forward them to Robbie.
which will then be forwarded back to Dana's Kitchen.
Grilled stone fruit. We need to do this more. You know what?
Hey, Kanara.
You know what would be really good is putting these on ice cream.
Yes.
That would be delicious.
I had to Hulk out Kanara because we hit our goal.
But don't worry, there are clips. But we hit our goal, our fundraising goal. So whoop, whoop, whoop. And hello, Kanar. Yes, we're raising money for Ronald McDonald House. So Pantry Elf had asked me to help this week and also stream this week and do some Ronald McDonald House stuff. So this is our third stream that we've been doing it, that we left it up. So yes, thank you for giving Kanara a shout out. If you are in here and you are not following Kanara, go give her a follow. You won't be sorry. She's making it free for you today. And she's really amazing. And she can answer all the questions that I cannot answer. So,
And did you say what we do since we hit the goal?
oh yeah, we have to make a giant cinnamon roll. I forgot about that.
See,
Robbie's,
that's what I'm here for.
Robbie's gonna have to eat it all because, or maybe we'll do it in conjunction with the
We'll
steak.
just wait until angry Hulk, hangry Hogan shows up again, and I'll easily be able to eat an entire giant cinnamon roll.
Don't do it now. We're not making the cinnamon roll now. Is that what you're asking? Is that what you're saying? Do you like all the crunchy aspects on this too? Like it's got lots of crunchy things to it. Ooh, pork belly cinnamon roll. No, I think we're gonna do a giant regular cinnamon roll, and I don't think I can find a pork belly that big to do that.
That would be a big pork belly.
Yeah.
Kanara was thinking candied bacon.
I'm making a mess of this towel. I hope all of this comes out of this towel. Because the person who gave it to me is watching. I'm feeling very self-conscious. Sprinkled on the top of the cinnamon roll. Oh yes, that would be good.
Hey, Chef Mega.
I don't even know if it needs to be candied. Chef Mega, hello. Can somebody give Chef Mega a shout out as well? Everybody, on Sunday we're gonna cook here. I'm gonna do an Iberico Presa steak. I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. All I know is I'm using that cut of meat. Excuse me. Woo! On Sunday, and then afterwards, I'm gonna head over to Chef Mega's, and we're gonna do something. I don't know what. We're gonna talk about things.
Are you ready?
I hope I have something to say. You know how quiet I am.
So quiet. So quiet that I have to shout at the camera, apparently, to get a word in.
Well, I mean, you never hear me. Exactly. So I'm ready. I haven't made my drink yet, but I'm ready with the other things I was requested to have.
I know, right, Aspie? Sounds very sus.
So Kanara went, waha. Sorry, guys. I'm going to try
I
that
thought
again.
you were reenacting. That's how she was actually
No,
laughing.
she was going, wahahaha. Wahahaha. Super quiet. But you should have heard how loud Robbie was. I don't know if I've ever been that loud. But look, I have Napa cabbage leaves so I can eat my burger. and it's great.
It looks like such a happy burger. It in no way at all looks sad.
I thought it tastes like a lettuce wrap.
If I'm lucky, I won't have to talk to anyone tomorrow.
Ugh.
If I'm lucky.
There's not a lot of talking in his job. It's all about numbers. So burger, 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 burger. I'm very good at reenacting things. Blah, ha, 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 ha.
Sometimes
Except
she scares me.
I'm choking. Well, my kids always loved it. I'd go, well, my little pretties.
Which is how we got our Halloween sound effects. Because
Welcome.
Dana's naturally creepy. Now I feel like I'm at a ball game.
You'll set up all the teams. Call to circle back. Chef Mega has not been on Food Fight yet, but maybe we'll be able to get Chef Mega next time around.
Hey, Uncommon Wolf.
So, hello, hello. Is that why they became, well, one of them's a voice actor. Kelsey's done some voice acting. I've done some voice acting. Their father is a sports announcer, or was a sports announcer. So, excuse me. So, I think all of that has had something to do with it. So there we go.
Peaches are amazing.
You want to do a return battle? I think we need to get a couple more food fights under our belt, and then we're going to maybe look at doing a redemption one.
Or
Then maybe we'll
grudge
do a
match.
grudge match one. Maybe do a couple of different grudge matches, and then do like a champions if they want to come back and do something. But I think we need to have people to pick from to do those things. So it's coming. You're just going to have to probably give us until next year sometime, because Darth has got a lot going on. We've got a lot going on. So we're trying not to overextend ourselves so that we can't do this well. Which reminds me, I need to order the trophy. I keep
That is
forgetting
important.
to do that.
You need to actually have a trophy to give out.
Yeah. So I got to do that. But anyways,
Am I allowed to compete?
you can compete, except I'm not. You'll also have to do tech, so that's a disadvantage for you, unless you can find somebody.
Because Dana could be impartial, right?
I'll just get somebody else to vote with that one. It'll just be one.
Thank you, Fajita. Have a good evening.
Good night, Fajita. So,
How did you know I wanted another one?
because you brought the meat over here and set it next to you with an empty plate.
Get out of my head. No one said you could go in there.
Shouldn't have gotten engaged to a therapist.
Is it too late?
Yes,
No.
it's too late for many
I'm
reasons.
trapped.
It's
Send
all
help.
good. It's all good.
Is it?
It's all good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's all good.
She keeps saying that.
I think you like it here.
So where are we going, Dana?
You love me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keeper, you will.
No burgers for you. I'll take those. He's food motivated like the dog.
I am food made. Wait.
Oh, Kanara will take me if you don't. So Ice Cream Posse is a possibility. Let's see who else is on. I'm trying to look for people. If anybody is on Food Fight, I'd like to go there if they're on. Let's see here.
Titanium Chef is on.
Yeah, we'll need to ask him sometime to do this as well. Let's see here. Kitchen View is on, but we already went there. Pretty Good Gaming is just chatting. Let's see here. Who else is
So
on?
the food fight starts back up on Tuesday, August 5th. And it'll be at the normal time of 5 p.m. Central.
So we haven't gone over to Chef JT in a while, have we? We could do that. Or we could do Titanium Chef. Either one. I'm good. Titanium Chef? All right,
We
let's
got
do
some votes for
Titanium
Titanium
Chef.
Chef.
It's been a minute since we've done that as well. All right, so we're gonna go see Titanium Chef. I'm gonna tell you right now that this guy, when he makes things, they look so beautiful and real. Like, I'm so envious that he has that talent, because it's one of those things when you're trying to make things look like things, I can't do it. So I like do the things that they say even a kid could do it and make it look like a monster or a video game thing. My food is good. It's not always pretty, but it's fine. So yeah, build the streamers up. So Titanium Chef is great. So let's go see him. And I want to thank you guys. First of all, thank you so much for helping us hit our goal for Ronald McDonald House Fort Worth. It's such a great organization. And as a family therapist, I know that being able to take some of the stress off of these families helps them be more engaged and more present for their child, when they don't have to worry about where they're going to stay or where that meal is going to come from while their kid with the chronic problems is in the hospital. So thank you so very much for all of your donations. We love that. Apparently we're going to be cooking a steak sometime in the near future here at the house, and a cinnamon roll. So Robbie will get back. Robbie and I will take a look. A giant cinnamon roll. We're gonna make, instead of making like 12 cinnamon rolls, we're just gonna make one big cinnamon roll. So we will chat. We've got a lot of stuff on our plates. We'll try to find out a time that we can do that for you guys, that's gonna work for all of us. And I will give you a heads up. I won't just appear online. We'll put it in the Discord so you can check out there. And the Phoenix is landing. We're raiding out, and we have to go hold hands.
Raiders hold hands.
So hold hands, because we don't want anybody to get lost. We want all of us to make it over there to Titanium Chef. And thank you again so much for your generous donations. And thank you for your lovely person just being here and chatting or lurking or whatever it is you do. We love you. Go out, have a great weekend. Take your genuine, beautiful self out there. Take some kindness, spread it around. We need more kindness in the world. Good night, guys. We will see you on Sunday.